Hello farmers and welcome back to Chambergo. Just going around picking up our what will soon be silage bales. I don't remember how many I made last time. Was either 13 or 14? I'm thinking it was 14. Same as what we got the previous time. But I want to get the bales off this month because next month the grass will be starting to regrow. I need to go in and fertilize it, and I definitely want to make sure the bales are off before the grass gets to the harvest stage because, we will destroy the grass, and we don't want to do that. Let's see, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 12. Do I have 2 more up there? Yeah, that'll be 14. That looks good. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and once we get these up, and we'll park at the farmyard. We'll go ahead and sleep till October. Don't have a whole lot to do in October other than fertilize the grass field. We got to wait for the grass to regrow. I don't want to make the same mistake as I did before, where I fertilized it after I harvested it, because then technically, I guess precision farming doesn't know it's grass that's growing there, so it puts down max fertilization, which I do not want. So we got to make sure the grass is growing, so we'll do that next month. And then we'll get into November where we'll cut the grass again. Let me go ahead and turn that off. That should strap in. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get about, same as we did before, like $55,000, almost $56,000 worth of silage when I sell this next month. Yeah, what else we got to sell? Oh, I think I sold the goat cheese last episode, did I not? Let's go ahead and see. Did I? Goat cheese? Yeah, I must have, because I only got $1,000 worth. So that's okay. Straw price is going up. We'll have some of that to sell. I'm kind of hoping today that we will have enough money to buy field number 25. I think it's field number 25. For like $231,000. So yeah, I'm $100,000 short, but with silage bales to sell now, and I think we might even get into the winter months today. We'll have to wait and see. But if we get to the winter months, we have tons of bread. Tons and tons of bread. Well, $100,000 worth of bread to be exact. Let me refresh my memory. What's on sale here? A Mercedes-Benz tractor, which is not bad, but it's definitely not going to help us out here too much on the farm at all. Let me just double check on the sheep and goats. And yes, they got plenty of food, and plus their meadow grass is growing. I was actually up there to make sure that I took the wool and goat's milk down, which I did. There's nothing up there, so we took it down at the end of the last episode. So we're good to go. Right into October. How about that? Easy peasy, nice and easy. Let's see what October has to bring for anything on the sale item. I don't have to sell the silage exactly today. I can probably just skip right into November, then sell it, and then we'll cut the grass and rebale it on up. All right, and let's see here. Well, nothing that we're really looking for, although this in the future would be nice, but we got ourselves a bale wrapper. We don't really need that. Let me just check on the sheep and goats. Oh, do I have any sheep worth 1,000? We do. Let's go sell those. So another $5,000 in. It kind of offsets our loan payment through the night. Well, almost offsets it. Not quite, but it does something. Alrighty here. Sheep going out. And, yep, sell all 5. Sell those. So, yeah, for a month we have a little bit less wool, but that's fine. We'll leave this up here until November, I think. No sense of coming up here to get that. We can move everything next month. This is still grass. It won't be silage for a little bit longer. Oh, yeah, we need... I said one thing I need to do in October and almost forgot. Fertilize the grass fields or else next cut is going to be kind of bad. Where's my small tractor? That is a good question. I'm guessing it's going to be over here. I probably left it over here with the mower, the baler, and the wrapper, knowing the next thing I'm going to use it for was grass cutting, but that's not true. Yep, right there. Let's grab this. And we'll go spread some fertilizer. It won't take me too long to do that. So someone did mention at the end of the last episode, or in last episode, probably been a good idea if I kept the butterfly mower, or would have been a good idea if I kept the butterfly mower, since I was going to use it just in a couple months' time. Yeah, probably, because, the initial leasing fee, I'm going to have to pay for that again. But I would pay for it for an extra month that I'm not using it. Another thing that would also happen would be I would go over the hourly rate, I think. So, yeah, there's a good point. I probably could have kept the butterfly mower, maybe saved myself, possibly, maybe like $1,000. Well, you know, can't think of everything. All right, let's go ahead and turn this on. So it should be putting down the right amount of fertilizer for the grass field. Yeah, I really think if I'm going to keep the grass fields for a long time, maybe doing it in the sprayer, the fertilizer sprayer that we use for weeds, although I would have to get the liquid fertilized pulsation. I don't like the way it looks. Now, I haven't used it in quite a while. The last time I used it was on the dark forest map, and man, it just looked awfully weird when I was spraying the fertilizer. Maybe it's been improved since then, so might be something I'll do, but then again, it's a big upgrade for the sprayer. And again, I'm not going to get a whole lot of money for this, selling it back. But the one thing it will do, it will put down an even amount of fertilizer in the fields by doing that. Now, the only fields I will be doing it in will be the grass fields. So, you know, it would look better overall because the further away you get from the spreader, the least amount of fertilizer actually gets sprayed there. So it may not be getting the exact amount on the outer edges. But then again, it's like I said, it's just the grass fields. I don't think it's affecting the yield that much. So maybe something in the future, maybe we'll do that. But yeah, for now, I'm kind of focused on getting field number 25 and then possibly the butterfly mower next after that. I'm hoping we can do both of those by the time we get to around springtime. I mean, definitely should have the land by next spring. And hopefully I'll have enough money for the butterfly mower by the time we get to the next grass cut. Which, not this next grass cut November, but next spring, which should be, I'm thinking April. It's either April or May when that will be ready. Yeah, but we get ourselves field number 25. Yeah, I think I'm going to plant sorghum in that field. And I know originally it said, oh, we got enough flour. But I think I'll make all the grain types that we're planting down to the grain mill to make flour. If I got excess flour, we'll just go ahead and sell that. I just have to keep track of what's being fed to the bakery, because right now I just got it on distribute. Once I feel like the bakery has enough, I would turn that off and just put it on storing, and then we could sell flour next winter, which we should have a lot, because field number 25 is huge. Well, it looks huge. I think it might be the same size or just a little bit bigger than our biggest field right now, which is... Boy, I'm terrible at field numbers. What field number is that? Let's see here. I'm thinking field number 32, which is 3.55, and that is 4.15. So that's actually a lot bigger than that. Is that our biggest field? It's got to be our biggest field. 3.55. Yeah, it's got to be. Yes. Definitely is. So, yeah, this will become our biggest field. Do they do anything currently to it? No, it is cultivated. Does it need to be plowed or anything? Does not need to be plowed. So that's good. One less thing I have to do. Alright, first grass field taken care of. Oh, someone didn't harvest their crops. Looks like it withered over there. I'm seeing that a lot in FS25 where farmers tend to leave crops unharvested. Don't remember seeing that too much in FS22. Alright, let me just zip around here. I'll take care of this grass field, and yeah, we'll just go right to November. And hopefully, I'll probably sleep until 9 in November, just because, you know, I'll be a little bit brighter at 9 than 8. 8 might be a little bit on the dark side. And we'll get this grass field cut. Not going to get a whole bunch of bales. We'll probably get half as what we usually get. So probably maybe like 7, maybe 8 bales. But 8 bales is still pretty good. Well, that was about made to measure. Had just enough to finish it up. So it's kind of good that I don't have it in the spreader for all winter. Might as well go ahead and just park it on down here for now. But next time I pick it up, I will have to go to our hut and top it off. All right. Let's get on back home, I suppose. And easy peasy, nice and easy. I think that's my saying for today. I just double checking the sale page. Let's just avoid Uncle Walter for now. Actually, how are we doing on the bread? Are we at 100,000? Well, we're at 97,000. We should be at 100,000 by morning. And I think we got tons of flour in there. We do. And the grain mill, are we through? So the oats are through. So let's deactivate that. Save us some cash. The barley should be all processed by morning, I would think. And the wheat, probably not. All right, I said 9 o'clock sounds good. Let's sleep till 9. Oh, I was like, that was rather quick. It's still in October because it wasn't 9 o'clock in October yet. Now we'll sleep till 9. There we go. I was just sitting there looking at the screen going, why does it look like nothing's really changing? Because it wasn't. And it is raining to start the day. Not what we want. Sale page. Well, that was the only thing that would have, I would have really purchased in here was probably be the butterfly mower. But since it's not there, and nothing else is there that we want. Ooh, no more space for sheep's wool. Well, we'll get to that. But yeah, let's go ahead. While I was in the store, I should have leased the butterfly mower. And we will get that on it. And, yep, we'll lease it for 83 something, 83.89. Yes, yes. All good. Let's go ahead and we might as well sell this silage bales because I got to get them off here anyways. And what else? Oh, yeah, let's see what time the rain's going to stop. Ooh, not until about noon. I mean, technically, we can cut the grass while it's raining. That doesn't affect it, but I think we will go ahead and speed up time till noon and cut the grass then. Let's go sell these silage bales. You know what? And actually, before I go sell the silage bales, let's go ahead and grab the straw bales too. Ooh, are they not going to load for me? There we go. Hopefully it keeps on auto-loading as I go. Ah, no, it's not. Alright, how about if I do that and then do this? Hopefully it'll reset. And then auto-load, please. Yes, that's what we want. Yeah, I just figured I was going to do it now instead of waiting a month. Actually, let's see what the price of the straw currently is. 46. Yeah, 49. So that's pretty darn good. It's close enough. All right, really need to keep my forward momentum going with this. I'm gonna have a lot of weight back here because that's a lot of straw. Look out, deer. Is that all the straw off of this field? Looks like it. Any straw bales on this end? Don't see any currently. Straw does kind of blend into the weeds and the stalks of the previous crop. Can I drive right through the middle and grab both? Sure can. And wasn't there another bale right there? And is there any bales over here? I see a couple. Will it auto-load a third stack? No, it will not. So, we'll just put it on the front forks. And yep, that looks like it's everything. So this should get us almost up to $180,000 in the bank. Actually, it's going to be more than that. It may actually get us up to just shy of 200,000. Because I think I had that much straw. All right, we're over 200,000. That's not bad. 210,000 in the bank account. That is looking very nice. So we're just $20,000 shy of already being able to buy field number 25. So that's good news. When we sell the bread, which we had just shy of $100,000 when I went to bed in early October, yeah, that's going to definitely be able to buy us the land. And by next spring, we should be able to afford butterfly mowers and the ones I want. I was looking at the other one, the Sam's, the smaller set. I can't pronounce that brand name. But yeah, I was looking at the smaller set. I'm like, well, if I had to, I could just get that and be fine with it. But it looks like we'll be able to keep on going with the set that we currently are going for. All right, so this needs to be parked here. We'll turn off the lights, do that. All right, so I need to get this all set up. Let's see, where's the Voltra? All right, so I'm going to get this all set up. And why is that not hitching on up? There we go. I'll also advance time so the rain has stopped as well, because I don't want to be cutting the grass in the rain. So I'll see you in just a moment. 12:30, the rain has stopped, and we are ready to begin. And yes, the grass fields are ready. I double checked on it, because I'm like, the grass does grow in November, right? Yes, it does. So we are all set. I'm not sure if I'm all set on round bale net, but we'll see if we can get on through. So a couple things. Let's see. I think it's Alt-X, reset baler. Yes, that's good. Turn on automatic drop. And now just got to get one of the Franks to follow us here. There we go. Looks like Frank Jr. is drew the short straw today. Knocked down that road sign that the town keeps putting back up. Don't know why, because I think I knock it down almost every time. Yeah, so don't expect a whole bunch of bales off of here. I think, like I said, we get like half from what we usually get. So, but I didn't want to waste this grass going through all winter. And if I can get like $30,000 worth of silage next month from it, that's not too bad. So like always, I want to wait for the worker on when I do the two headlands going up the hill. So that's going to take a little bit of a time. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these grass fields cut. And then once we do, we can turn the butterfly mower. Then we have to go up and take care of the sheep and goats by removing the pallets from the spawn area. And then we get on into December, where there'll be time to sell the bread, but grass field first.
those little moments, the bus you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you, only God.
So we ended up with 7 grass bales, full grass bales. There was some left in the baler, but it wasn't large enough to me even think about unloading it. Just keep it in there until next season. I'll be cutting grass again before we get to baling straw next harvest season, so it'll be all right. Anywho, we're on the way up to the sheep and goat pen, and yeah, once we get up there, I think we'll just auto load all of the milk and the wool. Not going to bring it right on down to the processing plants. We'll keep it until next month, and I'll bring down what we get overnight here very shortly. And then, of course, we'll start loading up the bread. Probably going to be a couple trips, and I'll auto load that as well, because that's going to be a lot of bread that we got to deliver, which I'm excited for. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to buy the land right away, or probably best to wait until I get through winter, because we're going to be going and getting through a lot of time, which means a lot of things could pop up in the sale page. So I want to make sure I got the money for that, but at the same time, got to make sure I don't spend it all. I want the money for field number 25. So yeah, I've been getting the messages all day long that there's no more space up here, so oh yeah, I got to bring the forks up a little bit so we can get in here. That'll be good enough. It'll get us through the night. This little fella's coming over to see what's up. Yeah, we're taking your wool. Well, not all of your wool. You're going to wear some through winter. All right, so that'll be good enough for now. So half the day has gone by. We'll just double check the sale page. Same stuff as before, but one item is missing, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I better check, just make sure the sheep got enough feed, which they should have. They still got grass in the feed trough, which is interesting. Didn't think it would go on through that much. Let's just see here. Field number 25. Where is that? All right, still look like they didn't plant nothing yet. I don't think you can plant in November anyways. I don't think you can. All right, let's go home. And yeah, we will sleep until 9 o'clock into December. That'll be fine. So we'll check the sale page, grab whatever pallets are at the sheep and wool pen, bring them on down, put them where they need to go. And there are no items in the sale page. Lovely. All right, so yeah, come back up here. We'll grab everything that we can. Fire up the old engine. We'll just move these, slide these across. While we're up here, let me just have a look to see if we got any sheep worth 1,000. I'm going to guess not. 950. So yeah, we're fine there. 950 on that. Oh yeah, and how much food do they have in the meadow grass? Yeah, so I may have to give them some grass to get through winter, which is okay. We got plenty of bales over there. All right, on down to production lane, which is pretty much where this came from not long ago. What do we have here? We got a little over 12,000 liters of wool and a little over 5,000 liters of goat's milk. All right, see you down at production lane, and then, yep, we'll grab the bread, see what the price is, but it's probably not going to be good until about midnight like usual. So we got about 4 pallets of fabric sitting on here. So 4,000 liters, and we got about 10,000 liters of goat cheese that we're getting ready to deliver as well. You can see the fabric starting to really pile up out here. It's going to be a good March/April. Hopefully that'll be what we need to buy the butterfly mower. Hopefully that will cover it. I'm not saying I want to get that much for the butterfly mower in total. But that should put us over what we need. Alright, so the milk might be a little difficult to get into the trigger. Let's not climb the trees. I only do that in roadcraft. Oh, looks like we got them on in, which is good. And now I just need to wiggle my way out of here. So we can go down just over the hill and start grabbing some bread. Alright. I should also have a look at the price of goat cheese as well. It might be pretty good this time of year, being the end of the season. Don't know how much we have because we just sold a whole bunch of it not long ago. But if it's a good price and we might need the money, I will go ahead and sell it. And here is Uncle Walter's Bakery. Not sure if that's what he's calling it, but that's what I'm calling it. I'm going to help out my trailer a little bit so we make sure we grab the whole lot there. So I should be able to get 2 rows on here. Alright, let's see what the current pricing of things are. So bread, $19.07 and going up. And I should have about $120,000 worth of it. Actually, right here it says $113. Goat cheese, $18.09. It's not a bad price. 14 grand. We already got about $52,000 worth of fabric. So yeah, that's looking really, really good. Alright, so how many more? Ooh, yeah, it's going to be a few trips. I can only get 32 on, so it's going to be, yeah, a couple more trips. Alright, so I'm going to speed up time, and, yep, meet you over at the farmer's market. We'll get the first load of bread sold. And, yeah, then a few more trips after that. It's looking pretty good. Well, 10 minutes before midnight and the new year. I think the price is pretty much stable, and it hasn't moved much in the past half hour, so I thought good enough. The goat cheese price, even though it was showing down, the price has gone up by like about 40 bucks. And now it's better than the better price we had in October. So we'll sell the goat cheese as well. Silage is also ready to be sold, but that price never really changes much. But anywho, let's go ahead and sell the first load of bread. Alright, we're up to $270,000, which is enough to buy the land, but like I said, I think I might wait until springtime, and we'll keep our eye on the sale page. But we got more money coming on in. At least 2 more trips of bread, and on the last trip of bread, I may also have the goat cheese with us. Well, I thought I had 2 more trips for bread, but no, I just had the one. Kind of weird how the stock market page works. When it comes to grain in a trailer, it doesn't count it, but items on a trailer do count. So that would show me the complete total. So either way, I got this much bread left and this much goat cheese, but we're selling it all. And yeah, we're up to $358,000 in the bank account. That's a good way to end the year, in my opinion. And we can park our vehicle right there because the farmer's market said I could. I would go grab the silage bales, but it's the middle of the night, so I think we're going to go right on back to bed. And nope, clicked on the wrong yellow button. Uncle Walter should, well, I don't know, maybe Uncle Walter's up celebrating the midnight. Oh, he's not there. He's not bringing in the new year. Before I go to bed, let's see here. No, nothing that we're looking for. So we'll wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Sheep and goats should be fine. Sale page, nope, nothing there that we need. And we'll check on them just to make sure they got enough feed. I will have to move. Oh, they're gonna need grass today. They went right all through that meadow grass. All right. Well, if we're gonna do that, oh boy, I really don't want to be traveling on the snow. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. All right, so I'm going to go grab these silage bales. We'll sell that. And then we'll have to go up to the sheep and goats. And, well, I mean, I was probably going to go up there in February anyways to remove the stuff from the spawn area. So, got to get up there at one point or another. Anyways, I'm going to go grab these silage bales. I'll meet you at the farmer's market. We'll sell those. And then, yep, go take care of the sheep and goats and get on into the month of March. So hopefully we can get about $25,000 worth of silage. Let's see here. $27,000, no, so $30,000, like we mostly get with those mini bales. Yeah, I do like the price of silage staying pretty much the same price year round, so you don't have to hoard it until this time of year. Alright, let's go take care of the sheep and goats, and then, yeah, at least get to February. I'm trying to figure out, I may want to buy the field in February and not wait until March, only because I'm afraid of them planting a crop in the field, and it being a crop that I don't want, which means then I would have to plow the field, spend my time and wear and tear in my vehicle. So let's get to February. We'll check the sale page. We'll buy field number 25. And then we get on to March. But first, sheep and goats. All right, we have arrived, and oh yeah, they got a full stack up here already. Almost full. Well, hopefully I can get in a little bit better than that. Well, that'll be good enough for now. Let's drop that off, and really what we came up here for is to feed them. Well, they really went through that meadow grass really quick. All right, we'll park that right there. I did check the sale page. Yes, I did. All right, so we are back up to 378,000 currently, and they got plenty of feed. We'll just, while we're up here, can we check this, please? What do we got here? 975. So next month we'll be able to sell some. All right, let's go home. Don't know why I said it like that, but we're home. All right, let's get to February. Don't think I've had this much money since I took out the, was it a $500,000 loan or $400,000 loan? Which, by the way, we should have less than 10 months left on that loan. That'll be a happy day. Well, nothing here. I mean, there are some things of interest, but nothing there that we really need. The snow has melted. Let me just jump up to here. So field number 25. You guys didn't plant nothing in it, right? No, you have not. Well, let's just go ahead and it's 231 for it. 231, 436. Let me just double check. 110%. So yeah, it should be a pretty good piece of property for us. Let's go ahead and buy that. There we go. We own that. And we're just going to jump up here, enter vehicle. So we still have 136,000. Again, though, the next purchase is going to be the butterfly mower. And we'll just load up what we can here again. Alright, so should have plenty of grass in here for you guys for a while. I hope. Oh yeah. Over here. Yes, 5 more sheep out the door. $141,000. Even better. Alright, let's get to a new season. And now we'll wake up at 8. For the amount of times I leased that butterfly mower, you would think just once it would come up for sale. But I got to make sure I don't, when I do have the money, I don't drain myself completely because I need it for planting and everything. And nope, that's not what we're looking for. But what we'll be doing is, so we got to plant the barley, oats, and wheat this month. So wheat and oats this month. And then keep the planter overnight and we'll do the sorghum. What we're going to be using is the Vultra, which I used at the beginning of the series. I think I still have it active. I hope I still have it in my mod hub. I don't think I took it off. Is it in here or is it under planters? Ah, there it is. So yeah, I can do all those type of crops. We'll have to keep overnight. It's not going to be too expensive to lease either. Not going to change a whole bunch. Leasing is under 6,000. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. Do we have, what's the fabric looking like? 4 or 5. Yeah, I kind of need to wait just another month on that. Goat's milk, goat cheese. I do got some goat cheese. The price is looking pretty good. So we could sell some of that stuff if we wanted to. And we already got $26,000 worth of bread. But yeah, we're going to hold off onto that. And the grass, is the grass in the first... Oh, wait, is it in harvest stage? If it is, then... Oh, that looks like harvest stage. I'm not going to be able to put fertilizer on this. And the soil is out of date. Must be when I cut the grass in in November. That was it. Precision farming... Over here, that is out of date. Well, I'll have to cut the grass first and then do soil sampling. So I go in there, I'll just destroy the crop. I mean, I could go in there, it'll just be tram lines of the grass of the tractor. Unless I put, oh man. Well, that's what happens when you try to rush the end of the season and get on through. Didn't even think about that. Well, it'll be something I'll have to figure out next time, that's for darn sure. Let me just go back up to here. Are the sheep and everyone happy up here? You guys do have grass. You still got a bale there. You're good. And I'll just load some of that stuff up in case I get carried away when we start next time. So yeah, I'll get this stuff down to begin next episode, and then I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that grass field. But planting will be started. I guess I could use a worker to plant in one of the fields in the Vultra, and maybe I will take the Zeta Crystal and put narrow tires on it, and I can take soil samples. And if narrow tires doesn't destroy the grass, which I'm thinking it may not, if it doesn't destroy the grass, then I can go there with a fertilizer and fertilize the grass fields. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But field number 25, actually, let's visit field number 25. So you get a better idea of how, what size field it is. It's not too hilly. May slow down our combine when we harvest, but man, this looks like a nice size field. Our grain mill's going to be busy this upcoming fall. But anyways, yes, that's what we're going to wrap it up for today. If you're still here, thumbs up button, you know where that is. Thumbs down button's there as well. And if you're new here, that like, subscribe button kind of thing, the whole YouTube process. I think we all know how it works. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Chambergo. But until then, have a good one.